Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. When are they going to be revealing adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku? It's pretty dang obvious that he's going to be the second character for the upcoming Daima pack. We just don't know when they're going to be confirming any further information. About 2 months ago, they teased a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, dropped the trailer, and then disappeared. They went completely radio silent, which is very unfortunate because I'm still looking forward to the future of Xenoverse 2. It's still a 10 out of 10 game if you ask me. I feel like there's a reason though, just nothing but pure speculation, could be totally wrong. As we all know, Sparking Zero has 2 Daima DLCs on the horizon. The first pack is going to be dropping this month, so maybe Xenoverse 2, they're waiting until next month to drop even more information, right? They don't want the two to start clashing, even though I don't think it's a big deal because it's just going to be an additional trailer for Xenoverse 2 and Sparking Zero. The actual DLC pack is going to be dropping. But again, just speculation. We don't know for sure. Comment down below when do you think we're going to be getting the Super Saiyan 4 Goku confirmation, or even the next Daima DLC trailer, because we still don't necessarily know the content within this pack, right? All we know is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We don't know anything about the accessories, about the outfits, if we're going to be getting a new stage or not. That would be very cool. Imagine the Demon Worlds 3. Top tier stuff. But big thanks to No One Knows for creating this new transforming Daima Goku. And he goes by that name, No One Knows. I'm not saying we don't know who created this mod. I'm just saying that he has a very epic and different name, right? It's kind of like those modders who go by Anonymous and they just drop peak mods. It's kind of cool. So a lot of other modders contributed to this mod here. I'll be sure to have everybody linked down below in the description. And I know this is like the 4th or 5th Daima Goku showcase here on the channel. It is what it is. He is the main character. The transformation is just way too hyped to not showcase. And plus, there's a lot of talented modders within the Xenoverse 2 community, right? They all have their own unique variation of the character. So this one, for example, created by Keku and Milkman. We have this one developed by Manq. We can actually transform through all the different Saiyan levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The animation to this is very accurate to the anime, top tier stuff. Now, this one is going to be slightly different in terms of the model itself, you know, taking more of the assets from vanilla Xenoverse 2, but after we transform into Super Saiyan 4, his entire skill set will change. And we have 2 very anime-accurate ultimate attacks created by the True HQ. The animations are from Dragon Ball Legends. Big thanks to Crystal for importing all of those. But it's called Ultra Supreme Dragonic Kamehameha. So the first variation is going to be the energy wave that Super Saiyan 2 Mini Goku used to defeat Tamagami 3. You know how he used the energy wave, transformed, and then destroyed the opponent with the elbow strike? That's the first variant. It's going to look slightly different because it's going to be on adult Goku, but it's still cool if you ask me. The second variant of the ultimate attack is going to be when adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku used Kamehameha to overpower Goma's gigantic energy blast and broke through the 3 different demon realms. It's just very, very well made. Now, for the rest of these skills, I think taken from the original game, slightly different. You know, they've been modified. But the Awoken skill itself, Super Saiyan 4 Daima, this one was created by Nate60. And the animation is not necessarily accurate to the anime. That's going to be this one again, developed by Manq. But this is still 10 out of 10. The animation is actually somewhat similar to the Kamehameha Ultimate Attack, the one from Legends. I'm not sure if Goku can transform into Super Saiyan 4 in Legends as well, which I don't think so. I do know that there's a Super Saiyan 4 Goku unit in the game, but I'm just not sure if he can transform. Without further ado, please make sure to drop a like on today's video, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into the showcase. Here I go! Big thanks to DK420 for importing the 3rd Demon Realm from Dragon Ball Legends. Now, the stage itself is not going to be a normal Xenoverse 2 stage, obviously. We don't necessarily have the grounds, we can't go down there and interact with the environment. It kind of just seems like we have this giant PNG an image in the background, which is totally fine. Still think this is cool at the end of the day. But if we look up, we have the thorns. Y'all remember when Goma was about to lose, he summoned this giant electricity fields, and it's just very fitting for today's mod showcase. We are going up against Broly, just because, you know, he's also the one who goes down the primal path, if you will, Super Saiyan 4 Daima. Now, Broly over here. Dude, we all know Daima is now part of the main continuity. At least I think it is. So Super Saiyan 4 is technically canon. But what if Broly, since he mastered the Uzaru state, technically, remember what his father Paragus said? He retains his normal Saiyan form, but with the strength of the Uzaru. You know, that's almost identical to Super Saiyan 4. So I feel like later down the line, he could achieve the actual transformation. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about all that. Or maybe he can just, you know, maintain or, you know, finally control his legendary power right here, which I think he's currently doing that in the manga. Very interesting to think about. But Super Saiyan 4 versus Broly is a cool concept, if you ask me. So his base form, I think we just have the normal combo strings. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Go ahead and perform the triangle square into the flurry kicks right there. I kind of dropped it. Oh, the aura. I keep forgetting I have the aura pack created by D's Aura installed. And these supers, again, they're going to be modified in some way, shape, or form. I think that's just the classic Sonic Rush. We have Kamehameha, fully charged this, and Super God Fist, which is going to be the blue iteration. Kind of looks like Savage Strike from Blue Vegito. Maximum charge, just showcasing these skills extremely fast because, yeah, again, the basic stuff. Super Spirit Bomb, also known as the Genki Dama, this time around with Daima Goku after End of Z, the Majin Buu fight. So this is the... Oh, look at that! Was not expecting the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Speaking of Majin Buu, this is the ultimate, the festival skill, correct? From Festival of Universes. Yeah, look at that. He just stands there and then powers up. I think this one and the one created by Mankyu are like the two coolest ones so far. Look at that. The hair and the eyes, how they're a bit more red. The hair, the fur is more of that crimson / magenta look to it, the color theme. And the golden aura, the electricity with that transformation stance. Yeah, this is a very cool, man. The first interactive supers, because not all the other Damagokus, you know, when you use an ultimate or super attack, he'll transform, right? But this one, that's, you know, one difference. Again, going to the actual transformation, his skill set will change as well. But Super Saiyan 4 Spirit Bomb, obviously, he can't necessarily do this because he you know, you have to be pure of heart to use the Genki Dama. And how Goku unlocked Super Saiyan 4 in the first place, thanks to the old man Namekian. That's literally demonic energy, right? Or magic energy, demon magic, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Oh, he didn't use it. He transforms into it afterwards. I completely forgot about that. And here's going to be the mini Super Saiyan Goku Ultimate. It's made for that character, but of course we have the adult Goku for today's showcase. So let's check this out for the one time. My turn! We're not finished just yet. Boom! With the elbow strike ends the stance. Again, these anime accurate ultimate attacks were created by the True HQ. Let's break this down. So the power up, the photo motion is ruining everything with the camera angles. What is this? Oh yeah, he sticks out his right arm, then the left arm, and then with the sound design, did you hear that? Just clashes the palms of his fists. Woo! With the quick 0 to 100 Kamehameha charge. I like the texture to this. It's very smooth, and the effects going on right here. Wait, these effects might be from Legends because I don't think I've ever seen these before. Very strange, cool at the same time. Oh, and look at the energy wave itself. Wait, this is gargantuan Kamehameha. What is going on? And then we have the energy rays right here going into the actual blast itself. Frame by frame, full power. Yeah, I like the look of the blast. How we can see the actual sphere. And then he launches it out for the one time. As soon as it connects, we get the secondary animation where he just applies the additional force. Shoutouts to Burst Kamehameha, and then the snap vanish into the elbow strike. But that's not it. We have to style on the opponent, right? The style points right here. Yeah, imagine this on a mini Super Saiyan Goku 10 out of 10 accuracy, which there is a mini Goku mod currently in development by Zyko. So I will be implementing this ultimate attack by the True HQ on that Zyko mini Goku mod whenever it does drop. Let's play that once more without breaking it down in all its glory, since the adult characters are a lot stronger to the mini forms that's been confirmed when they were going up against Goma. You know, this is literally like the peak Kamehameha of base Goku. One more time. The animations are from Legends. It's cool how that game was also developed by DYTs, because you can do this right here, import the animations with ease. Now, I know some modders are importing some of the animations from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Those are also phenomenal, you know, witnessing them in Xenoverse 2. We don't have a lot at the time of recording this video. Only a select few made it over, but Sparking Zero, Legends in Xenoverse 2. Is this Xenoverse 3? It might be. Now, the transformation. This one, again, developed by Nate60. And again, going back to Mankyu's mod, that one is a bit more anime accurate. This one is not, but it doesn't need to be anime accurate whatsoever. It still has a very cool animation. Check this out. Look at my health, seconds to none. Hey, just like the fur, we reached the purple/magenta health bar. Did you guys see that? Nice. The fighting stance, it definitely evolved. And going back to the model, yeah, might be the coolest looking Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku so far. I can't necessarily remember the other ones off the top of my head, or I can't necessarily do this comparison right now. But yeah, this one, DLC quality? Is this from Legends? Wait, this actually might be the one from Legends. Yeah, now that I'm thinking of it, we have the animations from the Ultimates, the stage in the background. Yeah, not 100% sure, but the model, the hair could be an import from Legends. We have the giant's forearms, the wrist, the hands. Peak modding over here. Okay, let's go ahead and revert and break down the animation. So we can't necessarily transform into Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, which is totally fine. Look at that. So, wait. Oh, I think this animation is supposed to be him ripping the gi. I don't know why he does this part right here. That's like the only explanation. Oh, no, yeah. He raises his fists up into the air. So, again, this is a bit more accurate to the Kamehameha ultimate attack that he did. Remember in the anime where he just powered up for like 2 whole minutes? He raised his arm. He got that surge of energy and then brought it down. That's this right here. When I first saw this in the anime, I thought he was going to use Dragon Fist. Literally thought that. Because Dragon Fist, it's technically not canon, I guess you could say. Obviously, he used it in GT. He used it in the Z movies against Hirudegan, stuff like that. But I don't think in the main continuity timeline just yet. The impact frame, ooh! So we just get that quick transformation right there. And then he stands right there with the broad shoulders, looking directly at his opponent. Oh, the zoom up. I ruined it with the photo mode. Try that once more. Oh, so yeah, that weird translucent shockwave that we get is when he closes the fist. Which, going back to the Cell saga, something I mentioned before, remember when he was going up against Perfect Cell? He trained in the Room of Spirit and Time, Super Saiyan Grade 4. When he finally powered up to the max, he kind of did something similar to this. He raised his arm up into the air, or was it both arms? And then he kind of like got this surge of energy, brought it down, and just powered up. It's, you know, it's some resemblance. I'm seeing some of that. Or I could just be reading too much into this. But he charges, and then the... I messed up. The zoom up once again. All right, I'm not going to pause it. It seems like the camera, it's all in one, right? Right there. Ooh, I still ruined it. It's supposed to look something like this. Oh, yeah. With the shadings over the forehead and eye? Do you guys see that? The spots right there? Oh, it kind of reminds me of the recent DLC characters. DBZ Broly, you know how he has like additional details or shading? Yeah, I think that this is supposed to represent some of that. Yeah, quality, again, might be the best Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku for sure. Look at him. Thumbnail potential? Thumbnail potential? Oh, now? Stop playing. And he's ready to fight. Are you ready, Broly? Dude, 100% full power characters right now? Does Broly stand a chance? Obviously, he's way stronger than Super Saiyan 4, considering Daima takes place before all of Super. Yeah, I noticed his voice line within the character select screen after I picked the character. He had the normal Super Saiyan 4 voice that's already in the game, right? And his combo strings right here, definitely taken from Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku. So nothing too crazy in terms of the strings, which is totally fine. I mean, we have the model, we have the ultimate attacks. That's all we need, essentially. Let's go ahead and use the triangle square. And since I know the stamina break, try that for the one time. I dropped it. Maybe I don't know the stamina break. Once more. Boom! Easy! He does not stand a chance anymore. Let's go ahead and use the secondary skill set, something similar to Sparking Zero, when we enhance our power levels or transform. You know how it changes the skill set? I really do like that concept. So we have... Oh, yo, we're literally stealing Broly's move over here. I respect that. Again, going back to the primal path, it makes sense to me. Full power with the golden aura. Boom! What happened to your stamina? Consecutive energy blasts, which does make sense. In the anime, he was just throwing out, well, not all the time, but whenever he did throw out an energy wave, it was just like the golden blasts. Nothing too crazy there. Super God Fist. Oh, going back to the original color, the golden theme. It does still seem slightly different, like with the additional effects, the streaks, the lines that we have here. Correct. Burst Charge. Yeah, the ripples from the strength of Super Saiyan 4. Look at the design of the model, the back, the shoulders. Dude, he's shredded. I mean, that's essentially what Super Saiyan 4 does. Even in GT, how he's just... The muscle mass increased tenfold from all the original transformations. But he's been working out non-stop. I don't think he's skipped a day. he literally is matching Broly's energy over here. I like that. Going back to his health, stamina, and ki. Crazy, absurd. That's like 200 points in all of the attributes, plus a +5 QQ bang, right? What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 4, 15 key bars. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 stamina bars, and max health, which does make sense because going back to the anime, let's go ahead and use the Spirit Bomb. But when Goma, every time he powered up thanks to the third eye, if it wasn't for the third eye, he would have been done for ages ago, because when they went back to their normal selves, adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was bodying, literally destroying Goma, and then Goma powered up thanks to the third eye. Anyway, but when Goku kept outputting the damage and Goma kept rejuvenating, you know, increasing his strength with the third eye, Goku just kept on increasing his own strength. He kept powering up, rivaling the battlefields, right? So the stats, it makes sense to me. It's something similar to Broly. His ki just keeps on overflowing. But something I noticed with the Spirit Bomb, it's golden. Now we can witness the key charge. Go ahead and unlock from the opponent. So we do have the ultimate attack now. Ultra Supreme Dragonic Kamehameha. Strange name. And it says Goku Daima in parentheses. Here it is! Okay, that was kind of different. I think we're supposed to hit the opponent with that, you know, burst of energy that he does right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, dude, it's super dramatic. What is this? Cinema! Cinema! The front-facing camera. Oh, with the Uzaru boost. Yeah, look at him breathing. And the stance. The stance. That stance, of course, from the transformation, you know, in episode 19 at the very end. So again, he raises his arm up into the air. He gets that surge of energy. This is what the transformation animation is somewhat similar to. That's what I was trying to say from before. So let's go ahead and revert. You see how he kind of does the same thing right here? But that's not it. We have the ultimate attack itself. He's powering up again. To be fair, the, you know, show, it was literally like 2 whole minutes. But look at that. The blue energy this time around. Stardust Break. Gogeta. Hey! I just realized maybe that's where Gogeta, you know, got this stance from. Because Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, you know, Vegito, he folds his arms and kicks. That's literally what Vegeta did. So Gogeta, maybe some more of the properties from Goku and Vegeta, or Vegito from Vegeta, which, you know, was a thing that a lot of us have been saying for a while now because of the names alone. Anyway, we get that charge, the same burst aura charged when we power up normally. Dude, that's crazy. What is going on? The shock waves, the ripples, the yell, right, from the Majin Buu technique, angry, what is it called? Angry yell, something like that. He's focused right here. It's like, yeah, too much power going on, even for me. And then the super slow-paced, dramatic cutscene that we have here. The iconic, you know, flowing arms into the Kamehameha position that we have here. And I like the, you know, sun rays, if you will, emitting from the energy blast. That's normal, obviously, but the electricity effect over the blast right there as well, that's kind of nice. And full power. Look at that. Ends the stage in the background. Dude, all we need is a Goma mod, and we have the DLC. The modded variation. Oh, I forgot about that. And that broke my ankles. Yeah, he does the additional boost with the Uzaru War, if that's what you want to call it. And the energy wave is just consuming Goku. So we have the... Oh, and the stance at the end. I keep forgetting about all these additional features that this ultimate attack has. And that we have to keep hitting the opponent with it. My bad, my bad. That front-facing view, everything about this, frame by frame, to the anime, literally. Remember when he did this right here? Remember this shot? Right there, he turns all red with the scream. The final animation where he does that stance. Look at this. Thumbnail potential! Oh, look how cool this is! Wow! Wait, we have to try to get this perfect. How was it like in the anime? Was it... I think... Yeah, we got to see his arms a little bit. And I think the top of his head was cut off a little bit. You know, the hair. It's probably something like that. I'm not too sure. I don't necessarily have the image pulled up for an easy reference. Just going off memory. But hey, man, here we have the transformation stance. Pretty dang cool. Yeah, ultimate attacks, the character model, all really well-made mods. This is it for today's video. Thank you guys for the immense support, as always. I'll be sure to have everybody links down below in the description. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!